2K21 demo is out now, and in this episode, we're jumping right in. Plus, we look back at our best 2K TV moments of 2K20. And first looks at what's coming up in my team for 2K21.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the side, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We've got the Atlanta Hawks facing the Indiana Pacers. And the Pacers start off with the ball. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. They've got Trae Young. He's out there with B. Wilkins is out there with Mutombo. And it's Pettit in at the four-man position. Now, here is Miller. It's O'Neal atop the key. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Artest. Rebound, Atlanta. Young outside. The rebound by Paul George. For Atlanta, they come in off the loss to Houston. Trying to get open is Miller. George with the bucket. George has got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Pacers. Outside Wilkins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And it's Smith with the rebound. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Passes it to Smith. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Pettit. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Here's Artest. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. They get Dominique Wilkins.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
That's good from Artest. Second free throw, no good. A slow start for Atlanta in this one. It's a 5-point game. Stolen by Artest. On the wing. Make it on the glass.
Create a little separation here. Gaining some time.
Yeah, you get the sense they're going to start trying to get out a little bit.
Now, here is Young. Can they get it? O'Neal with the defensive effort.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Miller, the pass to George. Back to Miller. Now the pass to Smith. Lob pass to George.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
B, the pass to Wilkins. High post shot. He can't get that one. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Hawks. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim, make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
All right, DA, we appreciate it. They're focused on defense, Greg. We'll see how it plays out.
It's going to come down to hustle. And in this league, you have to be very quick to rotate when you're in help.
And that's why communication is so important. Guys have to talk to each other on the defensive end. I heard a coach once say that talking is energy and energy is execution.
And Atlanta has possession. Paul George making his last shot. 5 on the clock. Yep, it counts.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Woo, man, this thing's turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Pass to Artest. And that one is stuffed right through.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Wilkins. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Young. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer.
This is what the crowd comes to see. Young has that it factor.
Here's Indiana. They're on a 13-5 run. Miller with the ball. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And they're able to recover. Here's Artest. And another shot.
Boy, the shot blocking instincts of Mutombo, superb. Out of bounds. Timing, exquisite.
Artest on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And here's the fast break. Here's Wilkins, and it's sent back by George.
Terrific focus from George there, reading the shooter the entire way through. A great shot block.
To the inside, Pettit. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to New York. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I like the intensity that George plays with down inside. It's really what earns him a lot of these calls.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse.
Take a break.
And that frees up the shooters going forward.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Throw good, Paul George.
And, you know, versatile George does so many things well. A high-octane player who I think gives you intensity at both ends of the court.
And so he hits both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Pass to Young from deep three-point range. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And easy to admire Young's confidence. Knows he has the ability to drain it from way outside.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Back to Miller. The pass to O'Neal. Over Pettit. Rebound, Atlanta.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Miller against Wilkins. Shot clock at 5. Here's Young. It's rebounded by Indiana. O'Neal got 4 rebounds in this game. The shot by George, wide open. The 18-footer is right on the mark. George has got 10 points in the game. The Hawks trail by 7. Outside Wilkins. Pass to Mutombo. Another shot. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Can't allow Mutombo to get this deep. I mean, once you do, he's going to score it with ease.
George up top, defended by Young. And George kicks to Artest. Passes it to O'Neal. From deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. Mutombo's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Surveying the floor. Pass to George. 20 feet out. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Boy, when George is this aggressive with his offense, it's a sight to behold when he gets rolling. Just get out of the way and let him have the marquee.
B, covered by Miller. Here's B. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Young pass to Mutombo. Back to Young. Tries it from 19. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Atlanta also making some changes here. ABC's checked in for Mutombo. Hudson comes in for Young. And Wilkins subbed in for B. Knight passes to Lewis. Inside, here's Daniels. Off target at the rim.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And the first one at the line is good.
And Sweet Lou can really kill you with that jump shot of his. That's why they nicknamed him Sweet Lou. That jumper is wet and like cotton candy. Sweet.
Pacers leading by 4. Brown outside. And the pass to McGinnis. Here's Daniels. They shoot again. McGinnis' shot is off.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Wilkins, that's good.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
McGinnis' shot is off.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Hudson, here's easy. Second chance effort. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Outside Knight. Lewis on the way. Back to Knight. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 4.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Wilkins. And it's blocked by Brown. And they get it back. To go. That one good from Pettit. Pettit's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Passes it to McGinnis. Outside Knight. Pass to Lewis. Beyond the arc.
Number 17.
1:53 left in the first. He's covered by Brown. And the foul called on ABC. That's his first foul. Outside Wilkins. Dismissed. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Attacking transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Wilkins. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Hudson the best to ABC. Stick to shoot. Here's Pettit. It's hauled in by McGinnis. And so Brown will bring it up for Indiana. They lead by 4. It's stolen by Wilkins. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all day long on the highlight reel.
And the shot goes in. And the Pacers lead by 4.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
There's the pass to Pettit. He's covered by Brown. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Lewis kicks to Brown. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
And Indiana making a change here. Rangers checked in, and a switch here also for Atlanta. Drew's checked in. Here's Hudson. There's 21 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Some solid defense from Brown.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
What a play. He simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Back to the action after this word. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Hawks. Drew is out there with Hudson. Then it's Wilkins. And it's ABC. Brown. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle on that offensive end.
The offensive rebound. And it's denied.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
The Pacers shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And the word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good from mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, can score even when the D has all of his attention.
Hudson against Lewis. Takes the 13-footer. That's good on the jump shot.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Knight. Trying to get open is Lewis. The shot by Knight, no good. The Hawks trail by 13. Floats one up, and it's good on the layup.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Pass to Daniel. Got a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Back to Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Brown's got 12 points in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The Hawks have kicked 1 of 2 free throws so far today. That's good from Hudson. The Pacers making a switch here. Person's checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Pacers leading by 12. Back to Lewis. And Daniels up top. Six on the shot clock. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Back to Lewis. Hudson against Person. Passes to Daniels. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Good on the shot. Person's got his first points of the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
To the middle. Here's Knight. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Indiana Pacers. On Thursday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors. Then on Saturday, the Denver Nuggets will come into town. And that one falls tonight. Some changes for Indiana. Jermaine O'Neal is checked in for Daniels. Paul George comes in for Person. And Miller's subbed in for Lewis. And then for Atlanta, Mutombo is checked in for ABC. Trae Young comes in for Hudson. And B subbed in for Wilkins. So he gets them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that. Made them pay.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
First trip to the line for him here. That free throw good from Young.
And, of course, all the comparisons to Steph Curry. Young just trying to be the best version of himself. And we've already seen the upside.
Bodyguards checked in for Indiana. And so Young nails them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some fouls along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Granger with the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
B, guarded by O'Neal. Here's B, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Jermaine O'Neal. For Atlanta, they have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. The first free throw is good. Clark, we hear a lot about the young basketball players in this country, the good ones playing in the AAU system. Is that the best way to develop talent for the NBA?
It's one of the better ways because the competition level is quite good across regions and throughout the country with these AAU teams. I think there's some great AAU programs and some tremendous benefits to participating in AAU basketball. Some things are better than others with it, but overall I think it's pretty solid.
The Pacers have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8.
2 shots.
First one falls.
And O'Neal is simply a beast. Jermaine O'Neal, a long, athletic big guy with a nice shooting touch from mid-range.
The Hawks trail by 17. Covered by Miller. Shoots from the baseline. Good D by Miller.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
And there's Paul George on the assist by Artest. Artest's got 3 assists now in this one. A baseline J. Mutombo against O'Neal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jermaine O'Neal. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Wilkins is checked in for Atlanta. Shot clock at 6. Here's B, and it's sent back by O'Neal. And they'll keep possession. Mutombo misses. And Zoe Miller will bring it up for Indiana. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Young taking his time here. Outside Wilkins. George against Mutombo. Over George, and the basket by Mutombo. Mutombo's got his 2nd basket.
Hard to prevent the bigger guy from getting a clean look there.
Miller, the pass to Granger. The dish now to George. Lets it go from 11. Here's O'Neal. Lays it up off the glass. O'Neal's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And Young, here we go. And the basket by Mutombo.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered team.
George against Young. And George kicks to O'Neal. George passes to Artest. O'Neal trying to break free. Good D by Wilkins.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
B, covered by Artest. Here's B. Pass to Drew. The pass to B. Second shot opportunity. The shot, no good. So Indiana will take it the other way.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly. They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
McGinnis is checked in for Indiana. For Indiana, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. That's good from George. Atlanta with the ball. B, the pass to Pettit. Young outside. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Indiana leading by 20. George passes to O'Neal. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Out Wilkins. It's rebounded by Indiana. Outside Artest. Over Pettit. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Yeah, I tell you, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
Now here's Mutombo. 6 points for him. The kick out to Young. And stolen by Miller. To the paint, here's George. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Brown is checked in for the bodyguard. Wilkins against Brown. Wilkins kicks to Mutombo. Low. Trying to end the drought, and he sinks the layup. And that's now 6 points for B.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Here's McGinnis. Back to George. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, one of the things Paul George, PG, has done is improve his ball handling, and as a result, defenders are nervous when he's handling the ball and getting up into a shot.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. That's good from George. Some changes for Indiana. Daniels, he's checked in for O'Neal, and Lewis subbed in for Miller. ABC's checked in for Atlanta. Hudson comes in for B. Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
Young for 3, and it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
On its way from Young for 2, and that one goes long.
You know, he's just not making good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there. This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
He kicks to Hudson. Pass to Wilkins. Pacers with the rebound. Guinness has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
George looking around. Clock at 6. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Well, you have to be really on your toes when you're defending Paul George. He's excellent when it comes to using the pump fake to draw fouls.
And it'll be his time going to the free throw line in the game.
Shoot 2. And it's a super first half for him at the free throw line.
Yeah, he's been his best up there. He's got the confident stroke going today.
throw good. Paul George. Wilkins is checked in for him. Good on both.
And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than they did in the first.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And here is Wilkins. They need this. He lays it in. Wilkins has got 6.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Lewis passes to McGinnis. Outside, George. The 3. They get it back. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Indiana Pacers. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. And we'll be back with you shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see an outstanding first quarter for Paul George. He had 23 points, 4 assists, and 1 block. And Kenny, what'd you think about what we saw from Indiana?
They looked like they were playing an easy game of pitch and catch out there. The playmakers and finishers were in sync on every level. The assist disparity, now that was big. Now that's the reason why it's a blowout right now, and they played well.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Hawks?
Well, they struggled in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from George.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points and close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Paul George is out there with Miller. Then it's the bodyguard. Then there's Jermaine O'Neal. And it's Smits in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Outside Artest. Indiana needs to get a shot off from the high post. And it's George missing. Here's Atlanta. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's Wilkins finishing it off.
And I'm not sure it's even possible to throw it too high for Dominique. He has a vertical plus the length. And that's an alley-oop waiting to happen every time he runs the floor.
Now, here is O'Neal. He's guarded close. Miller, the pass to Artest. Now, here is O'Neal. It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Young. Passes it to Pettit. But they'll get another chance. Here's Mutombo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops for Mutombo. And so Mutombo nails both of them. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Pass to Miller. Back to George. Atlanta with the rebound. Mutombo's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. Here's Miller. No points in the game yet for him. The pass to Artest. Over Wilkins. Artest, good.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Pass to Young. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Jermaine O'Neal.
You know, the cleverness Young possesses is just uncanny. Puts the defense in a bind whenever he drives it to the rack.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. That's good from Young. And so Young nails them both. And so Miller will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's O'Neal. Dominique Wilkins comes up with the rebound.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
It's slammed in by Wilkins.
Yeah, with the mad monster hops, leaving no doubt Dominique Wilkins dynamic at the rim.
Indiana leading by 22. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. George passes to Miller. Outside for Artest. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Smith. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Young outside. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And it's Wilkins, that time on the assist by Young. Wilkins has got 7 now in this quarter.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
George passes to Smits. Outside, George. Triangles her back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Hawks trail by 21. Here's B. Goes back up, and Mutombo finishes inside. Mutombo's got 10 points.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And, Greg, that kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Young against George. Miller outside. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
That's good from Artest. Danny Granger, he's checked in for Indiana. Mike Cousin for George. The Hawks making a switch here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Hawks trail by 19. B, the pass to Mutombo. inside. An easy 2 points on the layup. Mutombo's got 6 points in the quarter.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Now here's Knight. He's covered closely. Miller outside. Back to Knight. Kicks it to Artest. Pulls up on the wing. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And the officials call traveling violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Daniels is checked in for Jermaine O'Neal. Now here is Miller. He's tightly guarded. Granger outside. The feed to Daniels. Outside for Artest. No good that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Passes it to B. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Knight, and Knight slams it in.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow.
And what a beautiful move it was that he picked.
Mutombo passes to Wilkins. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor. And so Knight will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They lead by 17. That shot, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Mutombo dishes to Wilkins. And that one goes careening off the glass. Tries again. A second effort. Here's Mutombo. A beautiful reverse layup. Mutombo's got 14 points.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
That one falls. 8 points for ABC.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
Wilkins. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Artest. Granger up top. Defended by Wilkins. 2 points. That one goes. He's got 7.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
The Hawks trail by 19. Atlanta calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Some changes for Indiana. McGinnis is checked in for Granger. Brown comes in for the bodyguard. And Lewis subbed in for Miller. Atlanta also making some changes here. ABC's checked in for Mutombo. Hudson comes in for Dominique Wilkins. And Wilkins subbed in for B. Hudson against Brown. There's the steal. To the inside. Lewis kicks to Brown. From 12 feet out. Second chance shot. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
It was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
That free throw good from Daniels. Now Wilkins. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. shot to stop the run. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do so.
That is breathtaking.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Lewis against Wilkins. 5 to shoot. Here's Knight. That one, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Hudson. Goes back up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
For Atlanta, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
To McGinnis. Rebound, Atlanta. ABC's got rebound number 5 here tonight. He's covered by Brown. Outside Wilkins. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first chance at the line tonight. That free throw good from Wilkins. And he makes both free throws.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
1:41 left in the third. Brown outside. Rebound by the Hawks. And there's the pass to Hudson. A three-pointer, no good. Indiana leading by 16. Knight looking it over. Lewis outside. Here's McGinnis. Misses the layup.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Lewis passes to Daniels. To end the drought, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Guinness has got 6.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Hudson against Brown. Here's Hudson. He has 7. Jacks up a 3. That one doesn't go.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our Farr assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Atlanta, Trae Young is out there with Hudson. And it's ABC, and it's Pettit in at the 4. Pass to McGinnis. Pass to Brown. Pass to Daniels. Young. And there's Daniels. That's good on the assist by Brown. 9 points for ABC.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since.
Lewis against Young. There's the pass to Pettit. Back to Young. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And although he's smaller, Young willing to battle inside and shows you he can score through contact.
And Indiana making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. And so George will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. A 12-point game. Pass to Lewis. A floater. That's tipped. Recovers it. The Hawks trail by 12. Hudson the pass to Pettit. That shot is off. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Lewis dishes to George. There's the 3. No good. This number 7, he's made 8 from the field. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And the first one goes. He's checked in for Atlanta. Both shots good from the stripe. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pacers leading by 10. They swipe it. Here's ABC. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's Indiana with it. They're leading by 8. Passes it to O'Neal. Daniels with it. Tipped away. The baseline J. And O'Neal gets it to go. And the Pacers lead by 10.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Here's Hudson. Connects in the foul line jumper. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And some changes here for the Pacers. The bodyguard comes in for Brown. And Miller's subbed in for Lewis. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the Pacers talked to his team during the timeout. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
Artest against Hudson. 6 on the shot clock, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And the Hawks making a change here. Mutombo's checked in. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. To the middle, stolen by Artest. Fast break, here comes Indiana. Miller with the ball, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Wilkins is checked in for Hudson. That free throw good from Miller.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Pass to Mutombo. And the layup is good. Mutombo's got 10 points in just the second half.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Tries it from the top of the key. Indiana again missing. The Hawks trail by 7. On its way from Young for 2. Again, the Hawks score.
Really clever with the basketball. Young so advanced offensively. Excellent pull-up jumper there.
Here's George. Here's O'Neal. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds. Young outside. Outside Wilkins. Six to shoot. Mutombo, great positioning on the putback.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Young against George. Trying to get open is Miller. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, now 1 of 4 here in the fourth quarter.
That's good from George. And so it's Atlanta with it. Trailing here by 8. Young passes to Wilkins. Here's Pettit to the paint. Here's B. It's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Young against George. Young's shot is off. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 8-point game. O'Neal dishes to Artest. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Pacers, Paul George. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That one is no good. The Hawks trail by 9. Out to the wing. B, the pass to Young. Drains it from beyond the arc. Young's got 10 points in just the second half.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Miller gets to Daniels. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Williams passes to Young. And it's good, 2 points. And now just a 4-point Pacer lead.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, he can't do it by himself.
Miller outside. Down low. Here's George. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. Miller's got his 5th assist in this one.
And George is very capable at knocking down difficult shots. Because of his size, his stroke and ball handling, and his added strength, he's able to shoot over good defense and knock them down.
To the inside. It's blocked, but they get it back. Goes up again. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Missed it. Even after all those chances. The Hawks trail by 6. And the foul called on ABC. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Young with the ball. George picks him up. There's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point. They going to the line for 1.
And guys, I like what they're doing here in the second half. Getting a lot of production in the paint and still trailing, but starting to show some grit down low.
Pettit is a force on both ends, an incredible scorer, who also is an incredible rebounder.
George with the ball. Elbow shot is on the way, and he gets the jumper to drop. George has got 31.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Here's Young. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Artest, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness.
Young passes to B. And here is Wilkins. Good on the triple. Wilkins has got 12 points in just the second half.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Greg, I think that might have been intentional. It perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
Shot clock at 6. Miller right side. And again, it's Indiana converting.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Back to Young from outside the arc. Pacers leading by 6. Outside, George over Young. That one misses. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's B. Here's Pettit, and it's blocked. And here we go with Miller running up the court. No problems knocking that one down. 14 points for the bodyguard.
And the D really on its heels on that possession, didn't know what to do.
Throws it up high. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's George. Goes back up, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now an 11-point Indiana lead.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
And it's blocked. Now, here is our test. He feeds it to Daniels.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
At the line for your Pacers, Daniels. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Daniels. Both free throws good from Daniels. Here's Young. Inside, here's Wilkins, and Wilkins slams it in.
He's been streaky throughout his career, Kevin, but this guy is unstoppable tonight, using all of his skills and that athleticism to put pressure on the defense.
Here's Miller. Mutombo grabs the board. Mutombo's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Young.
Terrific effort there by Young, really all night. The defense has tried to make adjustments, but he's just stayed one step ahead of him.
Now the pass to O'Neal.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
2 shots.
O'Neal hits them both. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Wilkins. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Miller. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They lead by 11. Feeds it to Artest. Knocks it loose. And he drops it in from the low post.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Wilkins, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Yep, that one goes.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
Young for 3, and it's Daniels with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Miller outside. He kicks it to George. Here's Daniels, and it's good for 2.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Welcome to this special edition of 2K TV.
The wait is almost over. We are just days away from 2K Day and the launch of NBA 2K21.
And if you can't wait, you can get early access to the NBA 2K21 demo right now. Here's how you get started.
"2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. It's the Los Angeles Clippers facing the Dallas Mavericks. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Here are the five for the Clippers. They've got Chris Paul. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Griffin. Then it's Paul George, and it's McAdoo in at the 5 spot. Here's Griffin, and a great assist by Paul. That goes in. Griffin's got the opening field goal of the game for Los Angeles. Doncic kicks to Nash. And taken away by Paul. The 3 from George. Outside for Griffin. Outside Leonard. Whoops, they pick up a pass. Here's Doncic. On the mark with the 15-footer.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Nowitzki right side. Shoots over Griffin. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
You know, there's an unselfishness to Luka Doncic, and a pretty pass right there.
And stolen by Nash. And they're pushing it up. That one good for 2.
And just willing to take chances defensively pays off in a transition basket.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
Here's George. Steve Nash making his last shot. It's good.
What great body control from the all-star forward. Paul George, so skilled, keeping his composure under pressure.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. The Mavericks head coach and I did talk. He said efficiency is a buzzword around the league, and that's Kawhi Leonard. He doesn't turn it over, doesn't take bad shots. He can give you 30 and never force a thing. Kevin, that doesn't sound like an easy assignment.
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Doncic, following the miss by Griffin. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Nash outside. 6 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 2. Leonard against Nash. Leonard with the steal. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back.
Always amongst the league leader of steals, Kawhi Leonard knows how to start a fast break.
Dallas with the ball. Nash outside. Pass to Nowitzki. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And you know this, Greg. He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And he gets it to go.
How about the focus and locked-in nature of Kawhi Leonard? My goodness.
Pass to Porzingis. Nash outside. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go with a 3. Not going to go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. On the wing, George. Guarded by Doncic. Paul against Nash. Back to George. Here's the three. Connects from three-point range. George has got 7 points.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Nash outside. Takes it from 10. And Nowitzki wide open. He fires. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. 6 points for him.
And I'm a big fan of the awareness of Nash on the floor. A selfless player who's just fantastic at getting the ball to his open teammates in rhythm.
Now, here's George. He has 7. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And you can put those alley-oop feeds as high as you need to when Griffin's on the receiving end. He'll pick it up off the top of the backboard if he has to.
Doncic passes to Nowitzki. Here's Porzingis. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Amazing when you're 7'3" with great instincts. You create an opportunity to get the putback. Nice work, Kristaps Porzingis.
Now, here is George. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Poked loose. And Paul with a clear path to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup.
And it's no secret that Paul is an energetic defender, constantly swiping at the ball and ripping away steals.
It's George on the wing. The shot from the low post is good.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Doncic. Nowitzki for 3. Hits the three-point line. Nowitzki's got 9.
Nowitzki, such a soft shot. Even from distance, his feathery touch is simply incredible.
Passes to Leonard. Launches it. The Mavericks pull it in. Now Finley. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on George.
Listen, we all know Luka Doncic can score, but equally impressive to me is his playmaking ability.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw tonight. Aguirre's checked in for Dallas. Harper comes in for Nash. Freeze checked in for Los Angeles.
And Finley brings a lot of athleticism to that position, can throw it down as well as stroke it from deep.
Paul surveying the floor. The pass to Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Michael Finley. The Clippers shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
2 shots.
He's off on the first.
We are looking at the MVP of the 2014 finals. Can we remember that in that series, Kawhi Leonard shot 60% and he guarded LeBron James?
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Brand comes in for Blake Griffin, and Smith subbed in for Paul. Here is Aguirre. It's tipped, and it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Dallas making a switch here. Jackson's checked in, and the Clippers making a change here as well. Jordan, he's checked in for McAdoo. Just 5 on the clock. Harper, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be done for Jordan.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Dallas shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. That one misses. The Clippers in the lead. Lobs it up for Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan, simply a force around the cup. This guy has rare athleticism.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Jordan. Here's Leonard, banked in off the glass. Leonard's got 5.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Smith on the wing. He shoots again. Brand trying to free himself up. And the layup good by Leonard. 7 points in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Got it. Good. Pass to Jackson. Nowitzki left side. Nowitzki draws the double. Lock at 6. Leonard against Jackson. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Clippers leading by 7. Smith feeling it out a bit. Lets it go from the wing, and the basket good. A bank shot that time.
This is good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting basketball.
Harper the pass to Aguirre, and Jordan sends it back.
Well, DJ, twice on the pipes. No, sir. Get it out of here.
There's the feed to It's Jordan on the wing. Here's Free. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Leonard from 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. And now a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And Dallas called their first time out of the game.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Kidd is checked in for Dallas. Mavericks trail by 12. Here is Aguirre. Kicks to Jackson. Outside Kidd. On the money from 12 feet away.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Now here's Leonard. 10 points for him. And Brand wide open. He shoots. Off target with his 3.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
On the wing, Jackson. Covered by Smith. Jackson passes to Mashburn. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Outside Jordan. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Leonard on the wing. It's rebounded by Donaldson.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Here's Free. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Kidd kicks to Jackson. Pass to Aguirre. Here's Mashburn. Kidd with it. He's covered by Leonard. They get the rebound. Jackson misses.
And that attacks textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Free against Kidd. Here's Free. He kicks to Leonard. Here's Rand. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. And the Clippers lead by 12. 51 seconds left to play here in the first. Passes it to Mashburn. Now here's Kidd. Outside Jackson. Takes the 3. Drills it from outside. Jackson's got it back down to within single digits for the man.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
Now here is Smith. Here's Free. Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by Donaldson. Smith against Kidd. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Here is Aguirre. 4 seconds left. Jordan with some nice D. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Clippers lead by 9. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter basketball. This game has not been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Aguirre is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Jason Kidd, and it's Mashburn in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Kidd. And the 3 off target.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it, Kevin. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And the pass to Aguirre. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Brand. The Los Angeles Clippers, they come into this one following a loss to Cleveland. Harper against Kidd. Pass to Leonard. And that'll be free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, Kawhi Leonard is a career 85% free throw shooter. You do not want to put him at the line.
The Clippers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Kidd with it. Buries it down low. Kidd's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
To the middle. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, guys, Kawhi may not have averaged 20 points per game in the season, but now it happens with regularity.
Kidd passes to Aguirre. Here's Porzingis, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. The Mavericks shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
I mean, the potential of Kristaps Porzingis, to me, could be terrifying as an opponent. This guy is an incredible big man with the ability to dominate both ends. I cannot wait to see what's next.
Michael Finley, he's checked in for Dallas. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. McAdoo, he's checked in for Jordan. Blake Griffin comes in for Elton Brand. Paul George is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Paul in for Free. Now here's Paul. Misses from short range. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Blackman. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Aguirre gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And here's George. 11 points in the game. Kidd with the steal. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Aguirre. Good in the assist to Kidd. Aguirre's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside Harper, outside Griffin. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. The 3 from George. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Finley. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Paul against Aguirre. Passes it to Harper. George, that's a 2-pointer. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
But you love how Paul George gets his feet under him first on these catch and shoot. His pre-shot routine is so important.
Aguirre, no good. Los Angeles leading by 6. Harper the pass to Paul. Porzingis with the block.
This guy showing great potential as a rim protector. Porzingis a threat to block shots anywhere, anytime.
And it's sent back by McAdoo. Harper the pass to George. And it's George finishing it off.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Now Kidd. Here's Finley. From 11 feet away. Shot is good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Blackman. So for Dallas, their last game a loss to the Detroit Pistons. Here's George. And that one hits back iron.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Right side, Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Blackman the pass to Finley. Here's Aguirre, and it's sent back by McAdoo.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Here's Paul on the mark with the 15-footer. Paul's got his second bucket tonight.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
Here's Blackman. To the inside. Here's Aguirre. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Aguirre's got 7 points.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
George with the ball. He's picked up by Kidd, and Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Mavericks on D. 6-point game. Harper with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 5 on the clock. Here's Griffin. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Clippers lead by 8.
And this is where Griffin is dangerous. An assertive shooter feels like he can make this shot consistently.
Here's Finley, defended by George. Here's Doncic, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. There's the foul against the Clippers. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Doncic.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Smith is checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Paul kicks to Smith. Griffin inside, defended by Nowitzki. Griffin can't get it to go in.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
The shot's good from Smith. Mavericks trail by 8. Dallas calls timeout. Paul George really making a difference here.
Guys, you have got to find a way to slow this man down. This is a great timeout.
Jackson, he's checked in for Michael Finley. Ball against Harper, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Jackson. The good-looking shot from the wing. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
See, Porzingis should score the basketball, but he also recognizes when his teammates have a clean look. I love that unselfishness.
Now here's Paul. And the basket is good. He has 6. Here's Doncic. 8-point game. The pass to Nowitzki. On the wing, Jackson. He's got 5. Shot clock at 6. The shot off that time. George with the defensive effort. Rejected by Nowitzki.
Just great anticipation from Dirk, playing his cards right on the defensive end, comes through with the rejection.
Freeze checked in for the Clippers. And here is Los Angeles now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. 5 to shoot. Out to Smith. Shoots the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. And the Clippers lead by 11.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Back to Harper. Elton Brand's checked in for McAdoo. Harper against Free. Floats it up for Doncic. Griffin with the steal. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. George passes to Free. Nowitzki against George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And there are only a handful of players who can create excitement just by being on the floor, and Griffin is one of them.
And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in, and so he makes both from the line.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Pass to Doncic. Over Smith. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Doncic.
Well, you have got to take this shot away from Luka Doncic. He's too good to be given a mid-range look.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 7. Nice D from Doncic. Jackson against Leonard. Jackson misses.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Los Angeles, they hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. Jordan, he's checked in for the Clippers. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 14. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. No good on the 3.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Count it.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got 6 rebounds in the game. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Doncic outside. To the left side wing. An open look for Nowitzki. And that time, also a missed shot.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
Here's Brand. Can't hit that one. And it's Dallas the other way. Over in the corner, Doncic. And he's good on the 3-ball. Doncic has got 9 points.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Free against Nowitzki. Free passes to Brand. Shoots over Harper. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And there it is for him.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Free against Harper. From 15 feet away. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Leonard against Jackson. Now here's Leonard. 21 points in the game. Over Mashburn. Why Leonard has been on display for Los Angeles. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. The story early on was Kawhi Leonard was on fire. He had 21 points, 6 rebounds, and also 3 steals. And let us get your thoughts, big fella, on the Clippers.
I'm not surprised. Kawhi Leonard usually getting it done on both ends. Can give you 20, 30, 40 points a night. and lock down the opponent's best scorer. True superstar, Ernie.
And over to Kenny. Let's get your insights on Dallas.
I think they're giving this game away because of their turnovers. I mean, you may not control everything that happens out there, but you do control how much you value each possession. I think coming out of the break, they need to be more efficient to close the gap in the score.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Griffin. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's McAdoo in at center.
I tell you, Dirk is going to hit these interior shots constantly. With his size, defenders don't have much of a chance in there.
Paul against Nash. Paul passes to George. 4 on the clock. No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Finley the pass to Nowitzki. Nowitzki draws the double. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Leonard on the wing from downtown. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. 24 points for Leonard.
Let's remember, in college, just a 25% three-point shooter, but Kawhi Leonard, he makes a weakness a strength.
Here's Nowitzki. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. McAdoo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Paul finds Leonard. Mavericks with the rebound.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Bounce pass from Paul. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
For Dallas, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. The free throw off from Porzingis. Clippers leading by 10. McAdoo, the pass to Leonard. Pass to McAdoo. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, that open look set up by Kawhi Leonard, that's probably the most underrated aspect of his game.
Nash, the pass to Doncic. Nash kicks to Porzingis. Doncic against Griffin. Pulls it from 20. Doncic, no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Excellent D there from George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And George with the stuff.
Well, you love the tenacity. Paul George cannot be contained when he gets near the tin.
Nash kicks to Doncic. Over Paul. Dallas, no good that time either. Clippers leading by 14. Here's McAdoo, and the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Back to Nash. To the paint. Here's Doncic. Off the left rim and out.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's Paul. Porzingis with the block. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got 4 assists now tonight.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here. Only 1 of 5 this quarter.
Here's Griffin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one. For Los Angeles, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Griffin. Ron Harper, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Doris, you and I are faced with this a lot, voting for the MVP. Great stats versus winning. Where do you stand on that when you for the league MVP?
Well, win could be the definitive line if I have 2 candidates who are close. For instance, for me, this last MVP came down to James Harden and Giannis Antetokounmpo, and I took it to the last possible moment. And I could have gone in either direction and been comfortable. Ultimately, I went with Giannis, and the deciding factor came down to he led his team to the best record in the league. It was a difficult vote, but ultimately it's one category which helps tilt me in one direction or another.
And I did too, and what also helped me was just the improvement defensively they had made, and I know Antetokounmpo was a very big part of it.
No, it's a great point. He was a two-way force.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. And the first one drops.
Well, I don't know that when he was selected 10th overall back in 2010, that the casual fan understood that Paul George would become one of the most effective two-way players in the NBA, but he's done just that.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Kidd passes to Aguirre. Back to Kidd from past the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McAdoo's got 8 rebounds in this game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And George kicks to Paul. Inside, McAdoo. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And the future Hall of Famer loves to dish the rock. Paul has a pass-first mentality. He makes everyone around him better.
Kidd against Paul. 14 feet away. Knocked loose. Oh, Griffin in position. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Here's Kidd. Dallas again missing. Clippers leading by 18. McAdoo, the pass to Paul. Down low. Great pass to set up the lay-in. McAdoo's got 8 here in the quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Blackman. Back to Kidd. And the layup's good off the glass. Kidd's got 6.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Kidd against Paul. The pass to Harper. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Now Finley. 5 points in the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Los Angeles, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And that one falls for Harper. And the Mavericks making a change here. Jackson's checked in. The Clippers also making some changes. Brand comes in for Blake Griffin. And Freeze subbed in for Paul. No good on the second free throw. Mavericks trailed by 19. Aguirre passes to Jackson. Up and in on the layup. He has 7.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
McAdoo, the pass to Free. Outside, George from the arc. And Blackman pulls it down.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Rebounded by McAdoo. McAdoo's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Free. To the middle. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I don't think you can teach that. Paul George going right into contact. You love that aggressiveness.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That free throw good from George. Harper, he's checked in for Dallas. And both free throws good for Paul George. Mavericks trailed by 19. Dallas calls timeout.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
Harper against Free. Outside Jackson. 3-pointer. Rebounded by McAdoo.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Free. And here's George for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Just got 9 points now in just the second half. This Mavericks squad struggling. Outside Jackson. Teardrop shot, and the rejection by Brand. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Smith has checked in. And the foul on Elton Brand. That's his first foul. Here's Blackman, covered by Smith. And the basket by Blackman. Blackman's got his second basket of the night. Los Angeles leading by 20. Outside, George. And George with the stuff.
I had to tell you, Kevin, that's Paul George with true strength on the take, not allowing anyone to get in his way.
Here's Aguirre. 7 points in the game. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Tuesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Miami where they'll take on the Heat. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Jordan, he's checked in for the Clippers. And so Aguirre nails them both.
And just a difficult cover. Aguirre's a great ball handler, and at 6'5", he's got deceptive speed. He can work you inside and out.
Here's George, rejected by Nowitzki. Aguirre passes to Harper. Free against Jackson, passes it to Aguirre. The shot missing. And the Clippers will come the other way. Smith dishes to Brand. And it's Brand with the jam.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Brand's gone 3 for 5 from the field. Here's Aguirre, and it's blocked by Jordan. Good on the bucket.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Los Angeles leading by 20. There's the pass to Brand. He dishes it to George. Back to Brand. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Nice shot by Smith.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Aguirre. Feeds it to Nowitzki. And the shot is good. Nowitzki's got 18 points.
Well, throughout Nowitzki's career, he has mastered the art of finishing through contact. Terrific strength on that one.
George, that's a two-pointer. Again, Los Angeles. 1:09 left in the third quarter. To the inside, Nowitzki. And oh, he blocked and deflects off the backboard. Smith finds George. Off target from outside. Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Blackman. Pass to Aguirre. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective and they're winning.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Looking to end his cold spell. Rebounded by Brand. Brand's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to George. Lays it up and banks it in. George has got 15 points just the second half.
Well, there's superb shot selection right now with Paul George. He's aggressive, but he's still playing within the offense.
And so it's Los Angeles, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Boy, GA, how about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Nowitzki, Nash out there with Luka Doncic. And there's Porzingis, and it's Mashburn in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Back to Griffin. Smith outside. Takes a 3. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got 3 assists now in this one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Nash. hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Oh, Griffin in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
There's a real knack for understanding when a guy is uncovered, and Paul George's court awareness on display right there. Beautiful.
Doncic kicks it over to Nash. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on George. Doris, we've both been very public in our admiration for LeBron, the face of the league, for so many years. When he retires, and we're approaching that date, who do you think might step up and take his place as the face of the NBA?
Well, probably the most likely candidate is the new and reigning MVP, and that's Giannis Antetokounmpo, who is an absolute physical force. He's put on 50 pounds. He's getting more and more skilled. When he adds that three-point shot as a consistent weapon and gets to an in-between game, he will be impossible to guard. Kawhi Leonard, he is now sort of taking over as a multi-time winner of the Finals MVP, and certainly a player guys want to play with. So just a couple of possibilities there, Kev.
And here's Nash. Kicks it to Nowitzki. Passes it to Donaldson. Nash outside. Doncic outside. Trying to get open is Nowitzki. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Nash. Nash has got 5 assists in the game. And it's the Clippers with the ball. Here's Leonard. It's deflected. Here's Mashburn. Inside. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
The pass to Keenan. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Keenan's got his first points in this one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Doncic outside. Takes the 13-footer, and he hits the jump shot.
You've got to remember that Luka Doncic is so much more than a shooter. He's got every shot in his arsenal, even amongst the trees in there.
Pass to Kaman. Here's Nixon, defended by Nash. And it's Nixon missing.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Doncic passes to Nowitzki. Chalk up 2 there. Nowitzki's got 22.
Well, Kev, right now, Dirk has the touch, getting him the ball anywhere on the floor, and he's comfortable pulling the trigger.
Leonard looking around. Knocked away. And stolen by Nowitzki. Doncic right side. Trying to get open is Nowitzki. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kaman. Maverick with some changes. Jay's checked in for Nowitzki. Jason Kidd is subbed in for Doncic. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Harper's checked in. Ball's knocked loose. Leonard with the steal. Pass to Nixon. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Doris, when you look at the success of international players, and the league has a litany of very good international players, Doncic being the latest success story, is the perception changing about these kids when they come from overseas and play in the NBA?
Well, one of the greatest, and to me, the greatest international player of all time, Dirk Nowitzki, a Hall of Fame player, probably changed the perception to start with. Now, listen, over the years, Luka is going to have perhaps a Hall of Fame career if he stays healthy. The reality is this. The NBA is looking for the best player, man, those 15 roster spots of the 30 NBA teams. It doesn't matter where you're from, what the color of your skin is. If you can play the game of basketball and play it at the highest level, the NBA wants you to be a part of their league.
Nash left side. Passes to Nowitzki. Pocket 6. Count it. Nowitzki's got 4 this quarter.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Paul against Kidd. Paul passes to Nixon. Now here's Griffin. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Over Nowitzki. That shot by Griffin, no good. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 13-5 run here. Nash outside. Left side Kidd. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got his 7th assist in the game.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Paul against Kidd. Paul passes to Leonard. Poked away. Now the pass to Kidd. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Nixon, the pass to Griffin. He kicks it to Leonard. 14 feet away. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Porzingis.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
Los Angeles making a switch here. George is checked in.
Mind the lane. One shot.
Doris, basketball continues to gain in popularity around the world, doesn't it? It's amazing to me.
It does. Adam Silver, the commissioner, has said, I believe we can be the #1 spot in the world. Obviously, they'd have to overcome the soccer, and that's popularity. But think about this, Kevin, how inclusive a game basketball is. And the love spans across gender, race, ethnicity, religious affiliation. And the best part about the game of basketball is this, Kevin. When you're growing up and trying to get better, you need a ball, you need a hoop, and you need you, and you don't need anything else.
That is so well said. Bounce pass from Paul. Here's Leonard. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here's McAdoo. Porzingis. Clock at 4. Here's Leonard.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Mavericks making a switch here.
One shot.
Free throw good, McAdoo.
And it has to be said, McAdoo, one of the best shooting bigs ever. Shooting better than 50% from the field for entire seasons is routine for him.
A nice shot by Nash. Paul with the ball. He feeds it to George. To the middle. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
An unreal performance by Griffin. Locked in. They just have not come up with a scheme to contain him.
And the Mavericks call time here. Doris, when you look at draft eligibility requirements, it is a very fluid topic with a lot of different ways it could go, a lot of moving parts. Where do you stand?
I'll tell you the truth, Kevin. I'm conflicted about this because I believe there is real value to the college experience. There's high-level coaching across the game at the collegiate level, but I also believe that young men who have talent should be able to, when they are eligible, decide when they want to become professionals. So, listen, I'm sort of in the middle. There are legitimate arguments to be had for both sides. What I hope, regardless, is we get the best players in the league, and that's certainly going to happen whenever it happens.
Here's Blackman. Here's Nowitzki. And he banks in the layup. Nowitzki's got 17 points here in the second half.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
The shot by Paul, no good. Mavericks trailed by 19. Nash outside. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And you could see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
George looking over the floor and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here's Paul. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. And the Clippers lead by 19. Paul's gone 4 of 8 from the floor, 50% on the night. Nash pass to Finley. Pass to Nash. And Griffin sends it back. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles.
Ooh, how about the powerful move there on that slam from McAdoo? Not many are better than him at getting the job done on the interior. He'll always find a way to finish at the rim when he gets a chance.
Los Angeles leading by 19 points. Now here's Paul. Pass to Leonard. Over Finley. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Paul. Paul's got his 7th assist here tonight. Passes it to Porzingis. Down low. Nowitzki. And Nowitzki with the stop.
At 7 feet tall, Nowitzki needs just a touch of space for the dunk. Really like to see him finish it strong.
And there's the pass to McAdoo. Dishes it to Leonard. Pass to Paul. Outside, George. Just 5 on the clock. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. And it goes down 2 points. Leonard's got 31.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down the low post. That is nicely done.
And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. Replay is always a good topic to talk about. Any changes, Doris, you'd like to see in the system or in the process?
Well, one of the beautiful things you have in the league is the opportunity in both Summer League and then also in your development league is the opportunity to put things in place. For instance, a coach's challenge has been experimented with at both of those different levels. And now the coach's challenge will be adopted and employed in the NBA. So I'm anxious to see how that plays out.
And it's sent back by McAdoo. Lays it up off the glass. That's now 32 points for Paul George.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love, Greg, is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
That's tipped. Here's Porzingis. Here's Nowitzki.
Oh, what a dunk! Look out below! That's just great persistence from Nowitzki. Tracks down the offensive board thanks to his outstanding positioning.
Paul with the 3, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing everyone is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Pass to Burst. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, Kristaps Porzingis has any number of tools on the offensive end, but a nice high percentage look there.
To the paint, here's Paul. Pass break, Dallas. Here's Finley. Here's Nowitzki. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he makes the first.
Well, Nowitzki is as consistent as they come. A true gamer who continues to shine bright in the later stages of his career.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Smith. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Mashburn, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
From 13, no good off the back of the rim. And here is Nowitzki. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.